Hello everybody, John Fulford here. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Discord server, link in the description. Join the Discord server for private videos I'm posting only for Discord members. Okay, so check that out. Of course, it's all free. Today's video is going to be about how I made $5,000 from TikTok and how you could apply similar strategies in your own career. Okay? So back in 2020, I was listening to Gary Vaynerchuk, okay? Very smart guy. It's annoying how smart and it's annoying how correct he is in predicting and navigating social media trends. It's very annoying how good this guy is, okay? So I could only listen to him in small doses. And he said to get familiar with all these new apps that are coming out, because when people call to hire you to work on these apps, content creation, music, etc., you'll already be familiar with the apps. So I followed his advice. I followed his instructions. I went on TikTok and I spent more time than I care to admit goofing around on TikTok. Maybe 40 minutes the first day, maybe an hour the second day, a half hour the third day. I spent a good couple hours at least on TikTok. Then I got an email from a big film company, film studio, looking to do trailer music for a TikTok campaign to promote one of their upcoming films. They let me know they'd love to speak with me about it, and they let me know point blank that they're discussing this project with other musicians, with other composers, other producers, and I might not get the gig. They just wanted to hear what my thoughts were. Fine, great, I'd love to talk. So we talk on the phone. They revealed that it is for TikTok, and they asked me how I would approach the music to this TikTok campaign. Well, great. I've been on TikTok, so I was able to succinctly and knowledgeably, if that's a word, speak on how I saw music on TikTok being used and how we could apply it to their specific campaign. Okay? So by the end of the conversation, they gave me the gig. And I'm pretty sure they already talked to some other producers that were unfamiliar with how TikTok worked. So I picked up a $5,000 campaign of very short snippets of music. We weren't doing 2-minute long epic pieces. Very short snippets of music for this TikTok campaign. Because why? Because of my music talent? Kind of. They were calling other people that were talented, even more talented than I am, for sure. But I took the couple hours and familiarized myself with the app and saw how music was being used, how people were using TikTok, what they were doing. Now, this is back in 2020, before TikTok got really popular, okay? Now, something similar just happened. I was contacted by an executive, a foreign executive that I've known for many years, and he had somebody that worked at another app that needed music. Okay? This time, I didn't familiarize myself with the app. Luckily, I was able to get the gig. All right? So I didn't take my own advice. So this video is for me as much as it is for my audience here. Okay? Because I didn't familiarize myself with this app. I kind of heard about it, but there's a lot of apps these days and I'm too busy, right? Busy doing other things. So I didn't familiarize myself with it. Luckily, my relationship with the executive that introduced me is strong enough to where they know that I could deliver what's promised when it's promised, okay? But it would have been a much easier deal had I just taken an hour or two, not 5 minutes, not 10 minutes, an hour or two, scrolled through the app, checked it out, okay? I did a video about this previously, a couple years ago at the height of COVID. No one watched it, so I'm doing this again, explaining this TikTok situation again in 2023 and saying how important it is, okay? As well, it happened again with another app. So from now on, I hear about a new app, I'm going to download it, I'm going to familiarize myself with it. You don't have to keep it on your phone. You don't have to use it every day. You don't have to be a fan of the app. just realize how it's being used. For instance, again, another example, Snapchat used to be sending goofy pictures and salacious content to one another, right? But now they actually have quote unquote TV shows on Snapchat, okay? There's TV production companies that are producing cable shows while at the same time producing shows for Snapchat people watch on their cell phones, okay? Now, if you're contacting these music supervisors, wouldn't it be beneficial for you to say, oh, I'm familiar with Snapchat. I know the format. I know the time length of each snap. And I'd love to do some music specifically for your Snapchat content. See, you have to familiarize myself and familiarize yourself with these apps. Is it fun to do? Kind of. Is it silly? Maybe a little, for the older crew here, watching, especially if you're like Gen X and above, you might really not want to do this, but it will benefit. And the worst thing that could happen, you spend a couple hours on the app, nothing comes of it. That's all right. Just a little bit of time invested. Okay. You have to navigate around these apps so you know how they're being used, how music is being used on them. That's all for the video today. Join the Discord, get access to a private video for my Discord subscribers. This is John Fulford, and I'll catch you next time.